Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm ready for another fun idea today. Actually, I have two. I'm going to share with you the card that I'm making for Jake's birthday, his birthday card, and I'm going to share the Christmas card that I'm going to make. I'm going to mail the Christmas card from here tomorrow, so that he gets it when I get there. When you come in, say hello, tell me where you're from. That way I know somebody's here watching. I do this even if nobody's watching, because I know that a lot of times people can watch it later. It may be 12 o'clock for me, but it's maybe 9 o'clock for somebody else on the West Coast. And it's the middle of the night in Australia for people there. So I try to choose a time that would hit most of my customers and go with that. I am excited to share these ideas with you. I got this stamp set. Excuse me. I got this stamp set and paper specifically for Jake. He loves trains. So since this had Santa with trains, I knew it would be perfect. I used it to make his advent calendar box, which I'm going to take out with me tomorrow. I have all the stuff to go in it and everything. I'm going to carry the box with me on the plane, but the stuff to go in it will be in my suitcase. I'm not taking any chances. You know, it's just going to be an empty box so that they can see there's nothing inside of it. And I should be good to go with that. I'm hoping anyway. It's nothing but cardboard. If they scan it, they'll see there's nothing there. So I'm going to put it all together when I get out there, and he'll have it. It'll be a day or two behind, but we'll catch up. That's okay. He'll just get to do 2 on Friday and then 1 every day after that. He'll be asleep and in bed when I get there, because I don't get there till, wait a minute. Oh, I may get there earlier than I thought. I thought I wasn't going to get there till like 9 o'clock, but I'm thinking I'm getting there. Oh, I can't check. I was going to check. I'm thinking I'm getting there. I may get there in the afternoon. So we'll see. If he does, then I'll set it up for him so he can use it. No, I don't get there till late, because I'm not leaving here till 2. And I fly from here to Charlotte, and then from Charlotte to Phoenix, I think, or Las Vegas, one of the two, and then from there to California. So I wished I could have gotten a nonstop, but didn't have anything for the time I wanted. But all right, I have about 3 minutes after 12. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I usually wait 5 minutes, but I got 2 cards to show you. I did a lot of prep work ahead of time for the one card. The other one's fairly easy. So I'm going to just go ahead and get started. So give me a minute to pull over my camera. I always do this separate. All right. And now I'm going to pin it. That way nobody gets dizzy. Okay, there it is. So as I said, I bought the stamp set and the dies to go with it. And I pulled out 2 dies to use today. And it's so funny because one of the cards that I'm making I needed a train track. And I made my own. You'll see it later. But then I opened this up and I went, well, there's a train track right there. Oh, well, at least I know for next time. But I love this set. For the card, the first card I'm making, I just used the Ho 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 and Special Delivery for You. And the thing I like about this set, this is the paper that's in it, really cute paper. I love this piece right here. Let me get this out of the way. This one. This doesn't have to be for a kid's card. And I was thinking, oh, I need to pull that out. There's snowflakes, but I use these on the front of his advent calendar. So that's the paper I'm using. And I love this paper for a couple of reasons. I'm going to pull down some pieces here. The paper, the dies actually cut out images from the paper. So that's what I did. Well, this one's going to be upside down, but that's okay. No, it's not. It cuts out the Santa, and I cut out this little one because it has a reindeer in it, and I thought he would love the reindeer. So that's what I'm doing for my first card. And what I chose to use was another piece of paper, and I chose the ho 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 only because it is just too cute, and that's what Santa says. Now the color in this is Poppy Parade, so I've cut a piece of Poppy Parade that's 4 by 5 1/4. I'm in the US, so you can adjust if you're not using inches. All right, and then from that I cut, and as you can see, this is the back of the paper. From this, I cut a piece that is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. So it's 1/8 of an inch smaller. So I have a border all the way around. All right, I'm going to fold and burnish my card base. My card base is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. Scored it 4 1/4. All right, now this is going to be a landscape card. So I have to make sure I put this on the right way. So I always open my card up and see. And I'm going to attach this. And I've got my glue laying on its side over here. I didn't used to do that, and it took me forever to get it to come down. So now this goes on like this, and I always open it up and set it down in front of me. That way I know I'm putting this piece on correctly. All right, so there's that. And I have my 2 pieces cut, and I'm keeping it really simple, but I love wobbles, and my grandkids do too. These are the large ones. I bought small ones, couldn't find them, so my other card's going to have one of these cut way down. And I'm going to take the back of this. Let me see. That's the base, I think. All right, so I'm going to fold this. Usually it's split in the middle, and I try to catch it in the middle and pick it up. Okay, and pull it off. And then this is sticky. All right, and then I'm going to put this on the back of my card like so. I'm putting it over to the side. Hopefully it won't show, and I think I did. I caught it a little bit. Nope, I can't adjust it. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take my scissors and I'll trim it off. There we go. All right, and then I'm going to do the same thing with this piece. Since I haven't taken the backing off, I'm just going to cut the corner off a little bit more. And then it won't show. And then I've got to do, I'm not going to worry about that, but I will get this piece here. So, and this is the kind of surgery I performed on the one. Let me see, I think I can get it. Yeah, I did. Let me get rid of all of this. All right, now this then gets pulled off the back. And I don't know which is the top, which gets attached to your card base and which gets attached to your image, but I do that. All right, now, and I'm going to put Santa right here. And he wobbled. Oh, it came off. I've never had that happen. Well, let me see if I can get it back in there. I pulled a piece off. I wonder, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try gluing it I pulled a piece off the back of here, and I think I should have left that alone. So we'll just put a little bit of glue on it and see if that works. All right. So give me a minute. I've got to go down here. All right, I've got to hold it in place. So I'm going to put a block on it while I work on this one. There's always a way to fix it. Hopefully that will work. If not, I may have to, I'm going to do this one this way. I'm going to try it a little differently and see. Okay. Well, it pulled off of here too. Darn. Well, I may be gluing this one too. All right, I'm going to try putting this on here. And I'll take the back off. Yeah. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the back off of this one. We'll see if this one works. I've never had this happen. All right, there's a piece there. So I'm going to, oh, I just put it on wrong. Has to go on this way. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of tear-in tape and try it on top. This may not work. Darn. I don't know what happened here. All right, I'm going to push that down. And I'm going to put that on top, and I'm not going to take it off. I may have to do the same thing with the other one. And then this is going to go on like so. I think that one worked. You know what? I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to put a piece of tape here. I'll take the back off, which can be a feat in itself since there's nothing it's sticking to any great extent. All right, I got it. Now let's see if this works. All right. That one may not work. I may have to give it some time. We'll see. Okay, no. All right, we'll see if that works. I may have to let it dry some and it'll work. All right, but then I thought inside what I would do is take my ho 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 and my poppy parade. And I'm gonna stamp the ho 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 here. Ooh, where's that? And here. And then I'm gonna take special delivery to you. And I'm going to stamp it in the middle like so. And there's that card. I'm going to wait and see. I won't touch that to show you, but that's what the first card looks like. I could have put smoke coming out, but I chose not to. All right, so there's the first card. I'm going to move that aside and let's get started with the second one. Now, I had, or my sister had, and I got it from her, the Choo Choo stamp set. This is an old Stampin' Up! Stamp set. And here's the images for it. And then there's also, I think this is supposed to be a puff of smoke. All right, but I didn't use it. So that's the stamp set I used for this one. Cute set for boys. And since he loves trains, I knew I could use this one a lot. All right, so I started by stamping all my images, and then I fussy cut them. And I left one to show you a quick and easy way to do it. What I do is I start and I just kind of go around, and I don't do a whole lot. I give myself a little border all the way around, and I do cut off pieces so I don't have a lot hanging off. Right, and I follow the image all the way, and I chose primary colors, so I went with blue, yellow, green, and red, and I used Real Red, Pacific Point, Daffodil, and this one is oh man, can't think of it, Granny Apple Green. I trimmed that up a little bit, so there's that one. Then I stamped balloons, since it's his birthday card. This one's messed up. And the balloons came from, hold on. The balloons came from the penguin set. So I stamped those in the same colors, and I'm going to use my balloon punch to punch them out. Now, hopefully I have enough left on here, and I don't. So I'm going to grab a Post-it note. I trimmed them because I didn't want to have it. I'd stamped them like I stamped the green balloon and then the green car. So this way I can. All right, so I'm punching that one out. All right, and I'm going to do the red one. So I did stamp these ahead of time just to make it a little bit easier. Well, didn't get enough on there to hold it in place. Post-it notes are great, but you got to have enough down there for it to hold. All right. Well, those fall out. I can show you how to fix them. It's no big deal. So there's my two balloons. Don't want to lose them. Here's my third one. All right. And naturally, I find when my punch is hard to punch like that, I won't need this for that because it's the one I want is over here. So I have something to hold on to. I was struggling to punch it, and that means that that piece is going to pop out. All right, I've got all my stuff punched. Let me show you how to put that back in. The first thing I have to do is I need to look at a punch because you have to get this in just right. Okay. If you look at this, it's close to the edge on one side and far away. You want the close to the edge side. Put it facing you so you have that opening, and you want that close to the edge piece facing you also. And I just pop it in and twist it, and there it is. And then I can close it up and lock it. So easy peasy. All right, now let's get my train tracks done. I sponged some soft suede or crumb cake, granny apple green, and balmy blue down. And now I'm going to make my tracks. I'm using some of the bronze metallic paper, and I put a strip. I cut this as like 3/8 of an inch, and then I cut it the full length. And I just put a piece of tear and tape on the back. I'm going to pull this down just slightly. So I'm going to put that across. Now I'm going to put all of these on and then that on top because it will hide the pieces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this all together. All right. So I want to shove this kind of underneath. So I'm picking it up slightly. And I have like 11 pieces. I didn't know how many I was going to need. And it's okay. Oh, you don't want to get glue on there because it doesn't like it. All right. Like so. I've got glue on my finger. So I'm just going across, spacing it as evenly as I can. All right. And I'm going to trim this one just slightly. Nope, maybe I'm not. Never mind. All right. Let me see. I think I'm going to do all of them. I don't know if I'll need all of them, but I have them. These were, I may need more. I kind of laid them out, but I think I spaced them further out. All right, I do. Give me a minute. These were 3/4 of an inch long. I probably could have gone shorter by 1/4 of an inch. So let me cut a couple more real quick. I'll cut 3. I don't think I'll need 3, but I have them if I need them. And I use soft suede for this also. I'm not going to add one there. It would be too much. All right, let me put my pin back in here. All right, now this piece, what I'm going to take and do is I'm going to take my tear and tape off the back, and I'm going to put this down, but I'm watching the top. I want to hide all of those pieces. So there's my train track. Not bad. Now, I wanted my train, and the track is a little big, but that's okay. I wanted my train, and let's see if this one works. I'm going to put that one. I want to put this one on the, and I don't have much to grab onto here because I pull or cut most of it away. Let me see if I can use my pokey tool and get it. I may need to glue this too. Here we go. You can get an edge started. You're usually pretty good. All right. I got a little piece here I'm going to try to get off, so I have some. All right, and this is going to go on my train. So what I'm going to take and do is I'm going to put it on this way and push down. All right. Well, not enough. So guess what? We're going to glue it. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use some tear and tape. So I'm going to take a piece of tear and tape and go across it like this. This is a perfect example of using tear and tape for when you emboss There's not a whole lot for this thing to hold on to. But we'll see. It may not work. It may not wobble. We will give it a try. I could not find. All right. Let's put this down like so. All right, there. Now I'm going to take the back off of this. I probably should have left more on that. Well, I can't get it now. Let's bend it. I got an edge started. The smaller ones would be really nice. I've had these for a while too, so I don't know if it seems to be pretty sticky. Once I get that one off, then I can get this one started. And use my pokey tool. Maybe. I had a good idea, really, I did. It just... There we go. Finally. I'm not going to pull that off, but you know what I am going to do? I'm going to put a piece of tear and tape if I can find it. Where did I put my roll? No, I don't know, so I'm going to grab this one. Put it across here. And that way I know it will stick. All right. I've got to, it's stuck down really good. I have to release the rings because that's what makes it wobble. There's one. Oh, well, it's not going to wobble. Not much I can do about it. Now, I'm going to have my balloons come out of my cars, specifically this one. So I'm going to put it on here, stick it down, and I'm going to do my green one next. Right. And the caboose is last. Right. And hopefully, well, it goes off. So what I'm going to take and do, I should have moved that one over some. I'm going to cut this off only because it won't fit in my envelope. So I cheated. I needed to move that over some. I don't know if that's going to release or not. We'll find out. All right, now my balloons. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to place my balloons where I want them. Oh, you know what? First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp my happy birthday, which came from In Your Words. I couldn't find one that was the right size. I wanted it large enough, but not too large. All right, so let me check a scrappy piece of paper here to see. If I keep that straight. Nope, I can't. It's got to be down. Oh, okay. One of those things. All right, now I can lay out my balloons. All right. And I'm going to start with this one. And I'm going to put it down flat, right about there. Then I'm going to put this one down flat. I'm going to put it right about there. These two I'm going to put up on dimensionals. I'm hoping I can play with this and get it to wobble. I don't know if I'm going to be able to or not. We'll see. All right, now I don't want my balloons floating in the air, so I'm going to take one of our Stampin' Write markers, the black, and I'm going to, I got to find one that works. I have a bunch of these. This one has some ink in it. Not much. That one didn't work. Let's try this one. Nope. I may be going to my other supply. I have like 8 of these. Oh, here we go. There's that one. There's that one. I need to go under it just slightly, like so. And then I'm going to pull them all down there. So they're coming out. Now I have to be careful because that is foil and it doesn't always dry real good. So there's my happy birthday card. And then I took and stamped the inside and his envelope with the same stamps. So not bad. I try to be done in a half hour and it's just about a minute or two over. So there's my cards. I hope you've enjoyed them. I'm going to be playing with this one and see if I can get it figured out so it'll wobble. All right, let me get ready and spotlight me and get this out of my face. And thanks for joining me. I will not be here next week. I'll be in California. I will be here the week after. So I hope you'll join me. I love sharing my ideas with you, and I hope I've given you some ideas for ways to make some great cards. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye.